Hello and welcome. Our mission is to protect workers and their communities from occupational diseases, injuries, and illnesses, as well as support their capacity to address occupational hazards and promote social, mental, and physical well being of both workers and their families. We invite you to continue watching this video and to click on the PDFs available below to see more detailed information about OCAL's free services, and also check out our very resourceful website.
Is mental health an issue in the workplace? Yes, it is. 1 in 5 Canadians experience a mental health problem or illness each year. 70% of Canadian employees are concerned about the psychological health and safety of their workplace. 30% of short-term and long-term disability claims in Canada are attributed to mental health problems and illnesses. This costs several billion dollars annually. So why deal with workplace mental health? Employers and employees both benefit from a psychologically healthy workplace. Employees have improved engagement, increased morale and satisfaction, retention and recruitment of employees increases, as well as their productivity. On the other side, it reduces absenteeism, reduces grievances and healthcare costs, and it also reduces medical leave and disability and workplace injuries. So how can workplace mental health be evaluated? OCAL has developed a free evidence-based online tool called Stress Assess. It's designed for workers and managers who are interested in assessing psychosocial hazards in the workplace. There's both a personal and a workplace edition. Upon completion of the survey, resources are provided to give the workplace ideas on how to address identified concerns. It's anonymous, collective, and confidential. For further information on Stress Assess, please visit www.stressassess.ca or contact your local OCAL representative.
Regional risk tool and tips. Escalating advice based on your region's COVID-19 infection experience. And the tips are divided into 7 categories: communicating, cleaning, hand washing, ventilating, distancing, screening, and masking. And here we see the graph which shows the different regions. Right now I'm only showing Brant County. If I add Chatham-Kent, you can see their numbers, and if you hover over a particular point, you can see the numbers. The idea is that you find your public health region, click on it in the list and show it, and then see what color band your region is in. And based on that band color, you go through the 7 COVID tip topics and make sure you're doing what you need to prevent infection. Now we also have the regional risk table at a glance, where we have all the public health unit regions listed. And you can see that today, Ontario, Ottawa, Kiel, and Toronto are at the highest level of risk in the list. And you can see that Brant, which we showed earlier, is at a minimal risk. So then we go through the tips, the prevention tips, and they're all color coded. So if you're in the blues band of risk, then you do everything that's in blue. If you're in green, you do everything in blue and the green, etc. And you do that for communicating, cleaning, disinfecting, hand washing, ventilating, distancing, screening, and finally face covering and masking.
Is your cell phone hurting you? Well, it doesn't have to. New technology such as cell phones, tablets, and laptop computers can lead to musculoskeletal disorders in multiple areas of the body, such as the shoulder, wrist, elbow, upper back, lower back, and the neck. One of the most common musculoskeletal disorders due to cell phone usage is referred to as text neck. The average human head weighs between 10 and 12 pounds. 45 degrees is the typical angle of the neck while texting. Holding the head at this angle increases the force on the neck from 12 pounds all the way up to 49 pounds. Prolonged time spent in these postures can lead to damage of the structures and tissues of the neck and shoulders. So what can we do about this? Well, there are solutions that we can implement while using our cell phone. We can use the Bluetooth feature, we can use earbuds. We can simply bring the phone up to eye level instead of having to bend your head forward. We can use the voice activated features more often. We can perform neck and shoulder exercises. But most importantly, we can and we should be taking breaks from utilizing our cell phone. For further information on new technology solutions for your workplace, contact one of our ergonomists at OCAL.
Here's what it looks like when you open it. There's a list of the 12 hazards, and then for each one you do a rating. And how well are dangerous chemicals handled? So I thought I'd apply it to my office, and in my office I have asbestos, paraformaldehyde, hydrogen chloride, and an industrial strength cleaner. And you know, the typical response if you have a problem at the bottom of the hierarchy of controls is wear a mask. So here's a picture I took and with my circles and arrows, and here's also a picture of the asbestos. Notice it's in a plastic bag. I use it for demonstrations. And the wear a mask, so there I am sitting at my desk with a mask. And health and safety, you can use the pictures for different things. So I noticed that when I looked at the picture, my desk looked cluttered. I never noticed that. So I can use the same picture again. Then in the end, you get a result. Each are color-coded to the level of concern that you have. And there's the scale that it's interpreted. But if you click on each one, you get some ideas on how to address those hazards. And also, you can send an email. So you generate a PDF report, and that can be attached to an email sent to my supervisor. And
that's just out of your office.
and there are also additional resources. So if you click on the link, you go to some resources like here for chemicals or for health and safety hazards.
It's important to know how to properly adjust your seat to reduce lower back problems. For adjusting seat distance, ensure the proper distance is achieved to allow yourself to sit comfortably with your knees between 90 and 110 degrees. If the seat is too far back, it can lead to slouching of the lower back, and if too far forward, can result in a reduction of blood flow and nerve supply into the lower legs. After the seat has been properly positioned, the steering wheel is next. By depressing a lever on the floor with your foot, you can move the wheel further or closer to your body. Position the wheel so to dislocate it to avoid reaching away from your body when steering or having to lean forward when driving. To prevent the seat from bottoming out when in motion, it is important to set the seat tension to that of the worker. The tension ranges from 50 kilograms or 110 pounds to 130 kilograms or 287 pounds. This is done by depressing the gray lever at the back of the seat.
Hello again. We would like to thank you for participating in OCAL's virtual booth. We hope that it was a valuable experience, and we want to remind you to please also check out our website for more resources and information on upcoming events. Thank you and have a healthy day.